Okay, here what I have to show is my updated tray. I only got one made so far. Take a little bit of time. For my Wynola Ranch Harris caging system, there's 6 layers, so I'll need to make 6 of these. But I'm going to use the regular trays basically below, I guess, for right now, just to show you what's going to happen when I went ahead and sprung for the casters for sure, and they are locked right now. What I have is these living bedding in here, worm castings, so that basically I just go through, I don't know, once a day, I guess, and mix in the quail litter with the worm litter, and what that does is it coats those. These are dehydrated castings. When you slowly dehydrate them down, then you can put the microbes in their dormant stage, and then so I leave that overhang a little bit there in the front where the egg rollout is, and then they don't get so much poop clear to the edge, which allows me to let that lip set on that part of the cage. But see how when we extended the trays from that came with the system, now if I push that all the way in, that would, I don't want, they do go to the bathroom over the edge a little, so I don't want it to do much, but that way there's an overhang on the front, overhang on the back. The next one I might make it a little bit wider front and back for more of an overhang so that I can pull that out. The tray below has the castings in it too, so when the tray is pulled out, yes, they're probably going to go to the bathroom on the heads of the quail below. Not a big deal. They'll stay alive. But it's making it very efficient for cleaning, and these little guys sure go to the bathroom a lot. And so I'm coming up with a system. We are here in home, and so I gotta make sure that the smell does not get bad. My dust seems to be contained semi. Just vacuuming maybe once a day takes care of that. But that's what it is. This is I think an 1.5 inches deep, and then the castings is probably 1/2 inch deep. And so you can see now that's all turned in. The reason for doing that is so that those dehydrated castings remove the moisture from each dropping, so that the droppings can start to dry down. We want to preserve the nitrogen so that it doesn't start breaking down. If you start to smell, then you're losing your nitrogen in the form of a gas. And then also, if the microbes start to break it down under anaerobic conditions, so if you let those pile up and oxygen can't get through and penetrate, the microbes then become anaerobic, and they start to decompose that material into a nitrate form instead of the ammonium form. And that's what you do not want to be applying onto the ground. It's water soluble, so that it washes off into the streams, things like that. So if we can devise a method to be able to arrest that and to not breaking down while it's piling up here, and this is the best way that I've found to do it. The active microbes are there right away. It dehydrates it down, and I just move it around. And then what I have is a casting sifter that was homemade. That what I do is I take these, I dump the tray, and sift it. The castings are then reclaimed and added back to the system for reuse again. Then the quail litter is packaged, and it can be used, applied directly onto the field as an eco-friendly agriculture amendment, or go ahead and use that as a high nitrogen source for your bioreactors. Because I know a lot of people out there building the bioreactors don't necessarily have the quail, that they can utilize that product. But it is super good, especially for your wintertime reactions that you're going to be doing. That litter gets that reaction going right away. Never fails me. I wanted your update on that then. So we're going to make these trays now for every single one of these. And hopefully, once we get this whole system full, you'll be able to raise these inside your home. No smells. You'll have your meat and your eggs, and your litter for other purposes for your garden. You can use it in your bioreactors. I'm studying now an investigation going on with that litter because it does have a lot of nutrients still in it, possibly feeding it to the mealworms and reclaiming more of those nutrients. And then using that for us also for an amendment, making our tea with an extreme, they just have extreme beautiful amounts of biology in there that you can extract and make glues to help with your soils. That's it. Thanks for watching. In the future, I hope to see you start to think about these things and want to incorporate these methods in your systems as well. Let me know that you hung out with me today. I appreciate it.